I want to document this journey of, I don't even want to say starting over, but I guess, yeah, transitioning, elevating, stepping into my new season, my due season. And I am embarking on the 75 hard challenge. It's not the same challenge that's been floating across social media. Like, yeah, components of it, but I'm doing the 75 hard challenge my way. It's heavily focused on content creating. I'm also heavily focused on habit building, mindset shifting, and elevating. So, hey y'all, it's been a minute. I know, and my goal is to stop saying it's been a minute because I've been consistent with posting videos and posting content, and that is the reason for this video. I am going to try to get through this without being emotional. Let me turn this worship music down. So 2024 has been, I don't even know what to say, but rightfully so. So when the clock struck 12 midnight, when it turned to January 1, 2024, something like leading up to 2024, I was excited. I was pumped. I'm like, yeah, I ended 2023 with a bang. And I was out driving for Uber and Lyft. Soon as the clock struck midnight and it turned to 2024, I instantly felt this whiff of anxiety and overwhelm, and because it just hit me like, sis, if you don't do something different this year, your life is going to continue to look like what you don't want your life to look like. It's going to continue to be the same cycle and routine if you don't do something different. And that realization, so I'm like, sis, if you want that life that you keep imagining and those dreams that you keep seeing for yourself, you're going to have to do something different this year. And that just triggered anxiety for me because I'm like, oh shit, like, what am I going to do? And so just throughout this year, like January was cool. And then February was really, really rough. March was okay. And then April hit, and literally the first week of April, I contemplated if I even wanted to share this with the world because it's personal, and it's also kind of embarrassing to me. Like I know it's normal, it happens, but it's embarrassing for me because I take pride in being a hard worker, being responsible, and just having my shit together. I take pride in that. And this kind of like, it feels like it kind of stripped me of that in a way. It put me in a very, this is the right time to use the word vulnerable. It put me in a very, very vulnerable position. And I don't like feeling like that. So April 8th, and I will never forget this date because it was just like, I don't know, I just felt like I just got punched in the gut or some shit like that. But I found out that my current role is being eliminated at the organization that I work at. And basically that I am losing my job. It has been really weird. Like I asked my cousin, I'm like, did I get laid off? Like I've never experienced this. Like I've been fired before, but like laid off, your whole position eliminated. I've never experienced anything like this before. And like I said, I know that is common, especially right now. All you hear in the news is like about people getting laid off and companies laying people off. And I just never thought it would be me, Like I believe I do great work. If I don't do great work, it hasn't been communicated to me that I don't. And I think the way that it was communicated to me is what affected me the most. It's not even so much the fact that my position is being eliminated, because I feel like with nonprofits, like that's just how things go. You restructure, you changing the way you do things. And I know that marketing is usually the first to get cut back on. So that's not the part that bothered me. But I don't want to get into that. Because I gave myself a deadline to be in my feelings, and that deadline has passed. So I'm not trying to go back into that. But now I'm in this space of what's next. And it's crazy because I had been last year I was creating content about like blog posts and videos and about starting over. And I feel like I'm starting over, but I'm not starting from scratch. And that's what I had to remind myself. Like, since you're not starting from scratch, like you have a solid foundation, you've built a foundation, and you've built a portfolio, you built a skill set. Like, you're not starting from scratch. And it's just the unknown, like having to dwell in the unknown of what's next, the unknown of where my next uh, source of income is going to come from. And it's really uncomfortable, it's frustrating, and but it's also exciting in a way, because I haven't been happy. If I'm honest, I haven't been happy at my job. And I enjoy the work that I do, but I think the environment has not been the healthiest. And I think one of the things that is keeping me grounded and is a prayer that I prayed to God literally on my way to work that Monday morning. And God, I'll share. I don't want to share like right now. Um, I'll share some other time, but just my communication with God and allowing Him to be my foundation. Like, I'm okay. I'm okay. Nervous? Absolutely. I'm nervous as hell. But I think that comes with the territory because I'm human. And I think this I am training my mind to lean into positivity. And it's the hardest shit, because I don't think we notice how much we dwell on negativity. And when I say negativity, I'm talking about stress, worry, fear, things that are not fruits of the spirit. And I'm like, I thought about it, I'm like, just those are not fruits of the spirit. Fruits of the spirit are love, joy, peace. I can't think of all of them, but I think it's like Philippians maybe. But just producing good fruit, joy, laughter, love, peace, kindness, the fruits of the spirit, the positive things. So I am transitioning from the old way of thinking, the old me, transitioning into something new and someone new. And I don't even want to say new, but someone improved. And transition, it is uncomfortable because you're stepping into the unknown. You're stepping into new territory, and it's the unknown. Like, what is this? How is this gonna go? So that's where I've been, and I am deciding to document the journey. Because it's so funny, because prior to all of this happening, I was thinking about my journey of like taking a leap of faith, and just all of the different leaps of faith that I've taken in high school, taking a leap of faith and going to college. Whew, I think that was making me emotional. But taking a leap of faith and going to college, like first generation college student, and not knowing what the hell I was doing, what I was getting myself into, what I was walking into, but God showed up and I made it through 5 years at Miami University. A PW, little black girl, a girl from the hood who believed she could, showing up at a predominantly white institution and making it through, graduating, getting my degree. So I don't just tell people I went to Miami University. I graduated. I'm an alumni of the Miami University of Ohio. And then during that time, like studying abroad, taking a leap of faith to study abroad. Y'all, I barely had any money to study abroad, but everything was covered. Like the school paid for almost, I got financial aid for almost everything. And even there, like I was on a tight budget compared to all the white kids that I was around. I think I was the only black kid. I was only the black kid. And all of them come from like their parents are lawyers and doctors and things of that nature. So they had it. And I'm gonna say this, I was not ashamed of who I am and where I come from. And I remember they were going to this cave in Switzerland, and it's like a waterfall cave, and I just like, okay, I really wanted to go because I love water, and but I ain't had extra money, so I stayed back. And one of my roommate, she came back up. She was like, come on. The professor said to come on. He pulled me to the side. He said, don't you ever stay behind. If I can't remember exactly what he said, but it was like something like, don't ever count yourself out. Like if you don't have it, just let me know so that I can cover you. I got you. He paid my way, and he was a cool professor. He made sure I was good the rest of my time there. And then thinking about my leap of faith from Cleveland to the West Coast. Originally it was supposed to be California. I was there for like a week, and it was not a very well planned out move, but I knew that it was time for me to go. Like I knew God was telling me to go. I was not obedient in saving money, so a part of that was on me. And but even in that, like I haven't been in Cali for 7 years, but I've been in Vegas for the past 7 years. And y'all, it was rough starting out, but every one of my needs have been met. Like just thinking back to all of the leaps of faith, all of the things that, and I'm leaving things out, but these are just things that, big moments that come to mind. And I'm like, my needs have always been met. Yeah, it was a struggle. Yes, it was uncomfortable. Yeah, it was hard. But my needs are met. I found out what I was made of. Especially moving to Vegas, I found out what I was made of. Because I was doing it on my own. Like, Everybody else was back in Cleveland. So my cousin, and like she was on her own too. Like we was both on our own, just grinding it out and making shit work. And like thinking back, I'm like, I've always leveled up. Always leveled up. And although I'm extremely nervous and I don't know what to expect, I know that God got me. I know that I lack nothing. And I know that I know that I know that this is only a stepping stone. Like, I'm terrified, y'all. I ain't gonna kid you. I ain't gonna kid y'all. Like, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm terrified. Like, as fuck. I'm terrified. But I have this, like, inner knowing that God got me. I don't know what that's gonna look like. I don't know how he gonna show up, but I know that I know that I know that I know that God got me. And I have confidence saying that because of thinking about all of the times that he's showed up in my life. And I hope that me sharing my story and my journey helps somebody else out and assures someone else that God got you. Whatever your season is, whatever season you're in right now, just know that God got you. Like, he has never failed and he won't start now. Like, he's an on-time God. I love that song. He's an on-time God. And in that song, she said, when have you ever left me? Like, when has God ever left me? When has God ever left you? Like, she said, when have you ever left me? Yes, when have you ever left me? And I love that part because it's like, bruh, no, but when have you ever left me? I might have had to wait some shit out. I'm sorry I'm cussing and talking about God all in the same video. It's just, you know my heart. But like, I don't know. So I am making this video to one, this is me. I needed to talk this out for myself, but also I kept saying how I wish I would have documented my journey of building life in Las Vegas because of just all the things that I went through and how I overcame it, how I like really did that shit. But I ain't do it on my own, so I can't take all the credit. Like I'm in partnership with God, and that's the same for this season and this moment. Like, yes, I'm nervous, but I'm in partnership with God, and I want to document this journey of I don't even want to say starting over, but I guess yeah, transitioning, elevating, stepping into my new season, my due season, and yeah, so I am embarking on the 75 hard challenge. It's not the same challenge that's been floating across social media. Like, yeah, components of it, but I'm doing the 75 hard challenge my way. It's heavily focused on content creating. I'm also heavily focused on habit building, mindset shifting, and elevating. So I'm recording on my phone right now, so I don't have the details with me right now of my version of the 75 hard challenge. But I do remember I said I wanted to post one piece of content daily. And this is me. I think not I think, but the foundation of this challenge for me is, yes, about transitioning and starting over, but it's also me challenging myself to overcome perfectionism, to overcome inconsistency when it comes to content creating, and to develop or develop a more positive growth mindset, um, as opposed to, you know, turning to fear and anxiety and worry, but challenging those anxious and worrisome thoughts and challenging it for with God's word, with positivity, with peace, with patience, with joy, with laughter, with love, with self-care. And so that's what this challenge is really all about for me. And I'm extending the invitation for anyone else. Like, if you are in a season of transition, or if you too were laid off or and looking for work at the moment, or if you haven't been laid off but you're ready to transition into your dream career. Like, I moved to the West Coast for media and entertainment. Like, just being honest with myself, like, that is my passion, that is my heart. Like, all my life since I was a little girl, I've always wanted a career in media and entertainment. And yes, I have a background in education because I'm also passionate about education in youth and urban communities. I think that's my calling. Um, and media and entertainment is my passion, but in my heart of hearts, I believe that I have the ability to fuse the two together and do both. And that's what I'm on a mission to do. So in this 75 hard challenge, I am challenging myself to post content consistently, to build my brand and business that God has placed on my heart since 2014, Urban 7 movement, and building my brands, building my businesses, and documenting that journey, and possibly moving out of Vegas. I don't know. Like, a part of me feels like there is something here in Vegas for me to do, and I'm actually starting to enjoy life here. But at the same time, I don't know if me and starting to enjoy it is me being afraid to leap and move to another city because of how hard it was starting over in this city. Or if God really does have something for me here, and then my time here is not done. I don't know yet. So it might be me documenting a journey of leaving Las Vegas and moving to another city. I don't know all of the details because, again, my life is really in God's hands, and He's really the director, the orchestrator of my life, and I am, just the vessel. So yeah, this is me documenting the journey, and I hope that from me documenting the journey that you are inspired to live life unapologetically. You are inspired to be more consistent and be more dedicated, to build consistency and habits that help you be consistent in whatever your dreams and goals are. And I hope that you are inspired to pick those childhood dreams back up and get active, because these next moves that I'm taking are about making younger me proud. Like, she's proud now. I know that younger me is proud now, but really fulfilling those childhood dreams. And this journey is me healing my inner child. This is another component. I've already been on this journey of healing my inner child, but this is the part of the healing where I overcome the fear of being seen and overcome the fear of calling myself and naming myself a creative and overcoming the fear of not being enough for my dreams. And I don't know what your inner child, what healing your inner child needs, but I hope that through my journey, you are inspired, and not just inspired, but like inspired and motivated to take action, because inspiration is fleeting. So I hope and pray that you decide to take action, take a leap of faith. All of this is by faith. All of this that is about to occur in my life, that is occurring in my life, is by faith, produced by faith. And yeah, I I don't want to say I'm excited for the journey, because I think excited is like, but I'm present in this journey. I'm present in this transition, and I look forward to witnessing how God blows my mind. Yeah. Yeah. So thank you for being here with me. Thank you for listening. You made it all the way to the end. And thank you for betting on yourself. Like, the world needs more people who bet on themselves and live unapologetically and let their voice be heard and let their light shine. So kudos to me and kudos to you for being unapologetic and healing our inner child and living our dreams out loud. So let's get it. This is not day one of 75 hard, but this is day one of a new beginning, a new chapter. So yeah, I am sending you so much love and light. Please send it back, because I need some love and light. Yes, please send it back. As I send you love and light, please send that love and light back my way. And cheers to a fresh start. All right, y'all. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to the channel. If you are interested in the 75 hard challenge, you can subscribe to the newsletter, where I will send the details of the of my version of the 75 hard challenge. But you feel free to tweak it. This is also me, like, being a rebel, and like, what's that post on social media where it talks about forget the rules are fake, do you? And I love that, because there are rules to 75 hard, but that's not in alignment with me right now. I want to do what's in alignment with me for this moment. And so if my version of 75 hard is not in alignment with you and your journey, please feel free to tweak it. Like, some rules are meant to be broken, so tweak it how you see fit for your life and your schedule. But the goal is not perfection. The goal is consistency. So we making it to the end, to that 75. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see you on day 75, baby. Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait to see what you do, what you accomplish. So share your goals with me in a comment, So once you sign up for the newsletter or whatever, and you see what my version of 75 hard is, I want you to come back to this video and share in the comments, like, what are some of the things that you are challenging yourself to do for the 75 hard challenge, and I want to know what you're expecting by day 75. For me, by day 75, I am expecting to have a job. Not just any job though, a job that I enjoy, a job where I am using my skills and my skill sets effectively, and a job that has a pay increase from what I am making right now. So I'm expecting a job. I am expecting at least I'm expecting at least 2 partnerships for my business. And I am expecting, I can't remember what my other expectations were, but those are the 2 of the things that I am expecting. I'm also expecting to have a growing community, a growing online community. Like, my goal, I just want to get to 1,000 subscribers first. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube first, and 1,000 followers on my new Instagram page first, and then go from there. Yes. So that's the other thing I'm expecting, is to reach 1,000 subscribers by day 75. So that was, I don't even know how long it's been, but it feels like it's been long-winded. So I'm going to send you on your way. Remember to subscribe to the channel and subscribe to the newsletter so that you can get updates throughout the 75 days, the 75 hard challenge. And as always, once again, I'm sending you love and light. Send it back. Peace.